Hello, and welcome to the Pillar to Post Sewer Lateral Inspection. Today we are at address 16026 West Fifth Ave, Golden, Colorado 80401. And unfortunately, we are beginning the inspection at an unknown blockage in the main line. We are accessing the furthest point back, which would be the guest bathroom. And unfortunately, I'm beginning the inspection at a major blockage in the line. Now, I cannot verify what caused this blockage. I have been notified that cleaners have been cleaning the line previously, and that a jetting has just recently occurred, but unfortunately cannot pass this section either. I did mark this out in the parking lot, and strongly advising a cleaning and re-inspection so a full assessment can be gained. If cleaners are having the same issues as previous cleanings at this spot, then most likely corrective measures are suggested. We are completely submerged underwater for the next 20 feet or so, so this could be an issue in regards to leveling of the sewer pipe. Typically, your sewer lines inside and outside the home need to maintain a certain grading, which is generally anywhere between a 1.2 and 5.6% grade. So when this slope is not met, it can create leveling of the sewer line, which will then create low sections where water and material and debris will collect. With the improper grading or slope, since sewer lines are gravity fed, meaning they generally need that grading to maintain travel. When that grading is lost, then travel will not occur, and debris and material will gather in the line. And I am seeing signs of that here today. So we are going to exit the standing water in the next few feet. There we go. Gain some visibility, but stainings in the pipe are also indicating that backups and blockages are occurring. We are getting a nice back kick to this here. Pardon me. Now when we exit this leveling, we enter another one. Now this one is not necessarily connected to the next standing water, but they are within feet of each other. So I am mapping this out from the secondary building, which is unit 100, and to verify how long this standing water is before I map it out or discuss it. But here's the branch or tie-in. So the main line leaving the second building on the property is what we're seeing in front of us on the left side, and we can also see the water's collecting here, and there's some sediment in the pipe. But then also just before the tie-in, we have a conflict here. We have a major offset or misalignment. Now, before the water filled the line here, I was able to perform dissipation testing and verify that water is escaping the line at this major offset. Not only is the major offset present, but we also have a nice fracture leading up on the top of the pipe there. You can see on the left side. Let me get a little bit closer. So that fracture is minor in size now, but will not correct itself, so strongly advising corrective measures being made here. I did map this out inside the office. I will attach a picture for reference. But other than that, with this misalignment here, this is another reason why I suggesting corrective measures at this joint or connection. So from this point here, where the offset or misalignment is, all the way to the Y or connection, strongly advising corrective measures. And then I will investigate from building 2 to verify the condition of the main line leading up to that point, whether leveling is present there or not. Now with that said, we are already inside the building, and we are going to transition from that clay sewer line to your cast iron sewer line. Here's our transition here, nice and flush and secure. Once again, dissipation testing, simply put, I stop and verify water's either pooling or continuously traveling down the line. I saw no sign of dissipation here at this connection. It is a flush connection. Now the cast iron underneath the building itself, showing very minimal concerns or conflicts. Cast iron typically doesn't fare well with harsh chemicals, as it can cause erosion and decay. And I'm usually looking for scaling and erosion in the channel or base of the pipe. You'll generally see grooving, and I see very minimal grooving here. Now over time, if cast iron lines do not get regularly cleaned, they can break down and eventually fail. So this is why I generally recommend sticking to your common household chemicals or very low on the chemical scale materials. But either way, we're going to pass through and make a couple turns in this cast iron. Here we are. And once again, we are looking for scaling and calcium and corrosion along the side walls and channel of the pipe. There are indications of previous backups, but also some areas that look a little bit hard for cleaners to reach, depending on their access to the main line. So let's make this turn here, pardon me. There we are. Perfect. And then we're going to see a little bit of buildup left behind by the previous cleaner. Right about here. So right where those two restrooms tie into each other, we have the back bathroom tying in with the urinal and shower on the left side, and then the front bathroom with the commode and sink, or toilet and sink, on the right side. And with both of them entering the line at this point, it can cause restrictions, as fats, oils, and grease will collect, or fog as we call it, will collect at this spot here. So indications of previous backups are present, and most likely due to the tight connection process. And then we have an inlet here with some heavy buildup as well, missed by the cleaner, unfortunately. All right, here we go. Just gotta make this turn here. Pardon me, I was making this turn here. This is where we sweep or tie into the main line there. Fantastic. So either way, throughout the building, I had pretty consistent water flow, except for the turn in the clay with the major offset and fracture present. Strongly advising corrective measures there. But before any corrections are made outside the building, I'm strongly advising a cleaning. And so this way we can move our equipment past the unknown blockage to verify whether the standing water is due to misuse or more so leveling, as at this time I cannot verify one or the other. I'm gonna wipe off my equipment. This was my access point here today. I will be replacing this wax ring, as I want to make sure to only leave behind information. But we are in a back bathroom at this point. Fantastic. And yeah, with that said, just want to reiterate, unable to verify complete condition, strongly advising cleaning of the main line outside of the building so we can create a full assessment. If mainline cleaning does not provide any more information, then most likely corrective measures are suggested. I did map out the beginning of the standing water and the end location of the standing water as well. With that said, I will end this video by saying thank you very much. This concludes our inspection for today.